Hello guys and welcome back to Tenacious Trading Group. So I'm here with a trade breakdown just to see what someone could have done better in the group. And it looks like they had mark structure break, they had the SPS 1, 2, 3, the sweep 4, 5. It looks like we had an RSI divergence. We tapped into potentially this area here or this move origin here. Price, he said he entered off the what's it called, the 20 SMA off a rejection candle, but price did not give him what he wanted, and then obviously he got stopped out over there. So this is on the 1 minute chart. If you guys just want to have another look again, so look, this is on the 1 minute chart. It looks alright, everything looks good below the SMA. Looks like we're respecting the 20, but overall we're still below the 200, so that's the most important thing. So when I remove this, and now we go to the 5 minute chart. Okay, so we have a boss that he selected. Obviously, okay, 1, 2, 3. Had that trend line break potentially, RSI divergence. So, okay, so one thing I would say is with this, I wouldn't have picked this as my zone. It's cliche because he found, we basically took a trade. Oh, I can't even show you here, but actually, wait, I can if I haven't deleted it. Yeah, so we basically took a trade from here, and this was not a validated zone, and he actually spotted that. So it's just crazy to think. But yeah, so for me personally, this is the 5 minute chart. We are clearly bearish. If I go to my 1 hour chart, we are also, I mean, we were bullish at one point, but now it looks like we are potentially bearish. But some people might say that this could be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some people say that this could be it. However, you just have to wait for price to get above the SMA, or you just go down to a lower time frame, and then you just wait for price to get above the SMA, and then you could narrate yourself to be looking for longs. However, we are below the both SMA, so I will just still look for potential shorts. So when we go down to the 5 minute, it looks like, if we're going to be completely honest, our most recent bearish zone is going to have to be here. And I mean, you could have SBS in many different places. This could be your 1, this could be also your 2, that could be your 3. You could wait for sweep over here, 4, 5. You could also say that this could be your 1, this could be your 2, this could be your 3. Wait for sweep 4, 5, and then price might go down. You could also say that this could be your 1, this could be your 2, this could be your 3. Wait for sweep 4, 5 for price to go down. So basically what I'm trying to say is that the area that he picked, if I still have it, yeah, so the area that he picked, I wouldn't have used that as my zone, only because we have so much liquidity, we have so much swing points where price might want to potentially sweep first and then make its way back down. And obviously, I know I don't really talk about it too much, but price has potentially expanded way too much from the 20 to the 200, where price might now may want to pull back a little bit and then start making its way back down. So potentially the area that he picked, I would have never ever picked as my zone for price to continue dumping. Yes, it does work sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't. And even if I just draw my fib from this high all the way to this low, we can clearly see that, where is it? Classic, yeah. So we can clearly see that price is nowhere close to at least the 50%. It's nowhere close to the 618. So it's a shallow retracement. So is either price is just going to keep dumping, or price is going to want to, potentially come back above and then go back down, or we just completely disrespect this whole area here. So when we just let price play out, because I don't even know what happened myself. So okay, so now look, okay, so this is the current market, so I can't really do anything about it. But so now for me personally, I would just say that this is my 1, this is my 2, this is my 3, price is swept, so this is my 4, and this is potentially my 5. So now all I'll do is I'll just wait for a potential trendline break. That's number 1. I could also wait for price to flip bearish through mark structure. So technically, if I'm going to be really honest, I would say this is my protected low. Let's see. Okay, so I'll say that this. Ooh, let's see. We don't close below. We don't quite close below. I mean, we do get a close below here, but would I really count this? Okay, you know what? I'll use this area because it's high. Okay, yeah. So I'll use this area. So once we get a close below this low, and then we start getting below this 200 SMA, then I will look for potential shorts. So I'm not just trying to get in straight away. I'm still going to wait for price to, you know, do some stuff here. And then once that happens, then I could, you know, potentially start looking for the trade that helps me take this trade back down. If I'm going to base it off the 5-minute chart, then technically, I mean, I could enter off the 50% off a limit. But is that viable enough? No, because how do I know that price is going to continue going down? I could always look for a SBS combo. I could always look for a, what's it called? A RSI. I could always just look for certain things which can help me potentially take this trade lower, and then from there we'll just see what happens. You know, remember, you see the setup, you trade the setup, right? And it's just about having, you know, the stacked confluences that you're potentially looking for to take this trade lower. Based off my 5-minute, technically, then I can't use this area as a flip. It will have to be here. To be fair, there's no great ones, so I'm gonna just say it will have to be here, because this is my last down up movement. So if we disrespect this one, then there's always a chance that price has flipped bearish, but we will just wait and see. I might come back to this later, so I might pause this video, come back to this at a later time, and then we'll see what happens. So I'm just gonna pause this and we'll come back later and see how price does towards the night. So I'll see you guys very soon. Okay, so you guys already know that I paused it just to see how price is going to move, but we've barely done anything. But if you go to the 1-minute time frame, potentially we might have something that we could use to help us take the trade lower. So it looks like price was, let me just delete that. It looks like price was, it failed to make a new higher high, and now we've candle closed below these lows. So now if you want, you could potentially start looking for SBS within this structure to take you down. So this could be a 1, this could be a 2, this could be a 3. Obviously price has swept 4, 5. It looks like price is now potentially flipped bearish in terms of the SMA, and then that could be a trade that you may take down. Again, we're not really doing too much, but this could be your hypothesis on why you want to take this trade lower, as we had the SBS, as we had the sweep, as price has tapped into an area of interest over here. So now maybe this is a trade that you take that's going to help you take the trade lower. Whether that might mean you take a 50% tap, whether that might mean you use something else based on the even lower time frames. But for now, price ain't doing too much, so I can't really there's no need. I mean, I wouldn't say there's no need, but there's no way I can continue this video because I was expecting price to move. Sometimes I forget GU is not like NQ or gold where, you know, we could have big points moves, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's it for today. So always remember, guys, victory belongs to the most tenacious, and I'll see you guys next week.